Space Coconut.
Okay, so the killer tier list is written. I'm not sure if I'm going to wait for the next set of Legion buffs before I release it, or if I'm going to adjust the list and include the Legion in this one. I do have a pretty good system, I think, for rating the killers, and they've got some weird spots. I'm gonna have to look over the hag because I might have given her too much favoritism, so I'm gonna go over her with a more objective eye. But I wanted to share an idea I had with you guys. I wanted to include some more some different things to the videos. What I thought about doing was doing maybe doing a series of videos talking about the trash or the lackluster perks, killer perks that we have, since I honestly don't really know enough about survivors to make that kind of a video about their perks, right? But anyway, so the idea is to go through matches using bad perks like Beast of Prey. I'm going to give that a try today. Try like a stealthy hag and see how that goes. But I would play a match with one or two of these bad perks and then talk about some buffs or changes that could be done to those perks to make them a little bit better. Not overpowered or, just stupidly strong, but just better than they are, And it's easy to say a perk is bad, but, we should play with it a little bit and see how it goes. But the perks on that list that I have are Bloodhound, Tinkerer, Thanatophobia, Beast of Prey, Territorial Imperative, Play with Your Food, Knockout, Overcharge, Fire Up, Remember Me, Dying Light, Surveillance, Make Your Choice, Pop Goes the Weasel, Discordance, Mad Grit, Iron Maiden, Bitter Murmur, Insidious, Whispers, Spies from the Shadows, all of the hexes, and of course, Monstrous Shrine. And now I say trash, but they're also lackluster perks. They're perks that might be okay in very specific situations that might need a change to make them more versatile, so we can see a more diverse, a more diverse loadout from killers without seeing everybody running Ruin, as an example. So, those are the ones that I'm going to talk about. Those are the ones that when I looked at, I felt like they didn't do enough for what the devs were trying to do with them. I'm sure you guys disagree or agree or, whatever, or are curious about what I'm going to talk about when I talk about those perks. But, yeah, I'm not going to do all of them at once. Got to draw it out a little bit. But today I'm going to talk about Beast of Prey. It says, your lust for a kill is so intense that your connection with the entity is momentarily lost, making you totally unpredictable. The red stain disappears after gaining Bloodlust Tier 1 and stays hidden until you lose Bloodlust. Also, you gain 50% more blood points for actions in the Hunter category. I'm going to give this a shot, and I'm gonna play a couple of matches with Hag, and we'll see how those go. And then I'll kind of give some suggestions or like my review of the perk after the matches. So let me know what you think about this format. So let's see how these matches go in the meantime. Mother's Dwelling. Okay, I might have a better chance activating Beast of Prey here. So let's see how it goes. That looks nice. Looks like a sunset, kind of. I don't know why I came over here. I should be trapping the building first, but whatever, me. Go back to the building. This might be too far away from the pallet. Oh, the window's closed. That's interesting. It's there. I don't want to spend too much time there. I don't expect this one to go off, but I'm putting one here anyway. Oh, good. What are you doing? She tried to hide like I do. Okay. Scratch marks. Why didn't I? Where did you run to? Through there. Ooh, that was fast. I'll go ahead and do this again. Borrowed time. Bill has borrowed time. Bill has borrowed time. So we'll remember that no matter what, he's gonna go for the hook. Oh, she's not gonna go down, is she? No, she's not. She's gonna be close by fixing it. Oh, there you are. I'm sorry, girl. We're gonna have to get you out of the game. Chorophobia. Scratch marks. I have none set up where it counts. And ah. You can see her pretty clearly, though. That's cute. Okay. Ooh, basement. You're in trouble now, friend. I heard him drop down. Oh, it's off to the left. He's a wily one. Oh, I don't need one. There's a trap right there. I should go upstairs and poke that gen. I heard footsteps. He's gonna go for the thing. We have to wait for the 10 seconds. Ah, that's too bad. Let's see, that one went off, so she went up here. Let's poke the gen. I'm gonna set one down here. Now we know somebody's here. That's the thing. I want to set this one. I'll leave that one there. We have that gen. Hello. You're dead. That was interesting. One gen left. She gets the... She ran to the right. She's kinda new. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that's interesting. And she DC'd. What a baby. So the other one should get the hatch. Congratulations, new player. Random trap. What do you know? Let's find you the hatch. You did fine. There you go. Ta-da! What? Okay, good. That scared me for a second. Rotten Field. Okay, this might be good. Beast of Prey. Test number 4. Tried it with the Trapper, and I think it activated once in the Institute, so... yeah, I'm going with Spooky Wraith because it's fun. And, yeah, just gonna go around in circles. It says until I lose bloodlust, so it's also possible that I lose it when I break pallets, so that's an issue also in itself. Beast of Prey didn't trigger, she just kind of... yeah, she needs to get away. I think I'm close enough to that for that hook. Yeah. Did she just kill herself on the hook? Silly girl. Let's see. Probably finishing that gen. And go back for the rescue, because that's going to happen. I think that scared her a little bit. Can this be called a match? I doubt it. Maybe these tests should be made at a rank where they know how to loot, maybe? So they ran. Jumped off of that. Let's see if we can get this to trigger the shack. This should be good. Just gonna go for the... I lost the visual on things, so we lost the chase. I had to break this, so I lost bloodlust stacks. Are you still running in circles? I lost the chase. Still waiting on it to trigger. There it is. Hi. So triggered once. But it's only because he was really just playing around. I was gonna say really dumb, but I think he was just playing around. And, yeah. I mean, he knew he wasn't getting away. The other person's probably just, you know, looking for the hatch now. Free escape. Whatever. But... yeah, it triggered once, and only because he ran around. He kept running around the. He kept running around the shack. You know. Can you hurry up and find the hatch, please? I would like to find you, or you know, you find the hatch. One of the two. There you go. But yeah, it sucks. Okay, so after enough matches, I think, we can definitely say that Beast of Prey doesn't do enough in the game to merit a perk slot. The biggest problem that I found in the matches that I played was that it never triggered. It triggered, I think, twice in 4 matches, and 2 of those were with Hag. One was with Trapper, and one was with Wraith. The dedicated chasing killers were able to trigger it, but the Hag wasn't, because she teleports and loses sight and is able to end chases pretty quickly depending on the situation, or she moves slow enough for survivors to break line of sight. The chase ends, and I'm using air quotations. The chase ends, and you lose the chase even though you're still in a chase, and it doesn't. The chase doesn't last long enough to trigger Bloodlust because you lose line of sight and you don't gain Bloodlust. So basing this perk around Bloodlust is probably its biggest fault. I've never understood the necessity of the red stain. Survivors have so many tools already to detect the killer, that I always thought that the red stain was kind of silly, and it took away from the surprise or the fear, the terror of, did the killer see me? Is he looking at me? Also, in a distance, if you recognize that a killer does or does not see you, if they didn't have the red stain, you might not entirely be sure. That's just an opinion, but I don't think the red stain is necessary as a mechanic with all of the other tools that are available. But anyway, as far as Beast of Prey goes, and now I want spaghetti. As far as this perk goes, in order to make it functional, because it's not functional right now, instead of tying it to Bloodlust, I think it's easier to trigger it just in a chase. The chases don't really last that long. Once you get in one, you lose the red stain, and then the mind games can begin, and I think that would be an interesting playstyle. I don't think it'd be entirely overpowered. It doesn't directly hurt the survivor, slowing them down any. It does make it so they need to pay more attention. They need to see the killer, and use their powers of deduction and prediction to assume or guess where the killer is going to go, in the same way that they do when they take certain paths towards a window and then juke out of it, tricking the killer into swinging towards the window when they're already out of harm's way. Things like that. They would have to pay more attention and do gain tactics to be able to, but to adapt to the situation when they all of a sudden lose a piece of information that they had before, and then they have to make judgment calls on the fly to do that. It might make a match more interesting that way. So just triggering Beast of Prey when a chase begins, period, and not tying it to Bloodlust, especially because of the way Bloodlust works with breaking line of sight and losing chases so easily. I think that would be a better way to go about it if they're in the middle of a chase. Additionally, since chases are broken so frequently during a single chase, having this active for a short duration after a chase ends, say the same distances or the same amount of time that it would take to lose and gain Bloodlust itself. I think it's like 5 seconds or something like that. So a chase ends, the killer has 5 seconds of no red stain, and he has that much time to regain the chase, or the red stain comes back, and then the killers can spot him pretty easily. I think that would fix Beast of Prey. It would still be a subpar perk, but it would at least be functional, and it could be played. This perk could be used in conjunction with others to create new and interesting builds. Since the devs want the chase mechanic, not a mechanic. The devs want the chase to be the main draw of Dead by Daylight. A perk like this might be more interesting since it activates during a chase, and you get use of it out of a chase, which is the majority of every single match. And no matter how short or long the chase was, losing the red stain, I really don't think it'd have much impact on the gameplay. But I'm, a killer main. I don't really dabble on the survivor side, so I could be completely wrong with that. It may be way more important than I think. I don't know. I think that simple fix or that simple change would at least make Beast of Prey something that people would give a try, because I mean, I was basically running with 3 perks. This did literally nothing for the majority of all of the matches. So anyway, if you like this idea of me testing these perks and kind of giving a little feedback and a little chat about what we could do to fix these things, let me know. I have, I read to you my list of perks that I'm going to try. This one was the more interesting one because I thought that it might be interesting on my Shadow Hag. It wasn't. But we're trying to make this game better in the places that we can. Oh, I also do have another experiment I'm gonna do, since I have a limited number of sucky perks to review and suggest changes on. I wanted to do a thing at the end of my videos where I take a peek at smaller streamers and smaller YouTubers, and I'm like, hey, go check these guys out. This guy's kind of cool. He's got this, he does whatever, she does this, she does whatever. Because me as a small YouTuber right now, and I got a decent amount of views thanks to you guys and subscribers and all that, and it's wonderful. There are times where I wonder why the big YouTubers and streamers, why they don't call attention to us smaller guys. The devs want to focus on the high end, the high view count people, and I get it, it's a marketing thing, but for the community, it'd be cool to draw some attention to the little guys, the guys who may not be getting much attention, who are still doing their best at the game, trying to do what they do best, play the game. And I want to try and draw some attention to those guys. So every once in a while, if I come across a streamer or a YouTuber that I think you guys might enjoy, I'm gonna plug them in my channel. I'm not gonna let them know. They'll just get a little surge of viewership, which might be kind of nice for them. Give them some encouragement, because I know I needed that. I really enjoyed having you guys along for the ride and getting this far on my own with the videos that I was making. And I want to kind of, I don't know, I want to bring more attention to guys like me who are very small and are trying to make something of themselves on this platform. So let me know what your ideas are. If you have a suggestion of a small streamer or YouTuber that you want me to check out, let me know. Leave a link in the comment section and I will scope it out, and if I enjoy them, I'll go ahead and plug them, and I'll share it with everybody else. But let me know what you think of those ideas. Let me know what you think of the perk experiment here. And we'll just kind of go from there. I'll talk to you guys later. This was kind of fun. I kind of enjoyed this. I'll catch you guys later.